Greetings, YouTube. You know, there have been a lot of amazing videos. As always, this community is so amazing with so many awesome content creators doing tips of the new variant difficulty. But I was received one because a lot of people know that my favorite champion is Quake. And, she's just somebody who is truly amazing. And so I really just wanted to show you a video that was sent over to me and kind of talk about it. This is not a perfect fight by any means. As you can see, he's already taken a good chunk of his Ultron out. But at the same time, he really thought Quake was the MVP for most of the fight. And while he doesn't take Ultron down, it's still really cool to see this Quake gameplay. It is going to be a little fuzzy because when you send me a file via the Line app, it does compress it, and so the pixelation is a little bit of an issue, but you should still be able to see the fighting skill. So without further ado, let's hit that play button, and just remember that this Ultron does have 7 different debuffs, all designed to, of course, take your units and your potions and revives. And so what he will do is he will dash back and start charging that heavy. This is Dominus, by the way. Thank you to the summoner Dominus for sending this over to help all Quake lovers shake up the competition, as I always like to say. And so you'll see still pretty dang good aftershock damage. I love that people are starting to send me more videos where once the stun duration runs out, they actually release the heavy attack to give yourself some more space. I really love that strategy. I've been using that with Quake since day one. And so you can see building up 14 aftershocks, you're doing 4,709 damage per tick and just holding that heavy. It's okay that you're trapped in the corner as long as you can stun. Really, really good work for dodging the heavy attacks of Ultron as well with the evades and the parries. That is not easy to do, especially when you know that one hit can kill you. Another thing I love about this fight is that he's doing such a good job in the corner. And you'll see eventually the hit that actually knocks him out is one of those things that should be the easiest thing to evade of the whole fight. And yet it's just not really possible given the basis. But he continues to charge heavies, stack those aftershock charges. Now he's doing 4,395 ticks per damage and just a slow grind. These variant fights like Labyrinth of Legends, they take patience, they take skill, and they take a lot of strategy. And I think for the best of the best players, they really enjoy that because it's not only challenging your roster, but it's also challenging your patience and your skill. And that should be what the hardest difficulty is about. So yes, Quake is really just a incredibly solid champion for so many fights. Yes, like any champion, there are certain nodes that she is not the best on. But a lot of times, especially when you are only limited to a couple of classes that you can bring into these fights, and Kabam seems to be really enjoying that. So I would not be surprised if Act 6 had a similar requirement. Summoners already contacted me saying, Prof, who should I rank up for Act 6? Which, one, how the hell am I supposed to know? I haven't seen the specs of Act 6. But two, all I can tell you, because it was a very similar pattern to Act 5, and there's the KO, is that when it comes to Act 5, you wanted to have a diverse roster of a lot of different classes, and he of course is not going to use Captain America in this video. It has paused, but regardless, I just want to say this: Quake is a champion that is always my favorite champion to play. Someday we'll take mine to rank 565. That is a dream of mine, unless somehow the 6-star Quake comes out, and then I guess I'll be hunting for the 6-star. But yeah, she takes practice. It's not the easiest in terms of user-friendly abilities when you first start out, but I got to tell you, I am so bad with so many champions that most people are good at. Of course, I still don't have Stark Spidey, and my 4-star Stark Spidey, when I build up poise charges, sometimes I just still get clipped, and I feel like such a noob, and those of you who are the best of the best are probably listening to that saying, that's because you are a noob, Prof. Okay, buddy. But regardless, I've just always had fun with Quake, and I find that as long as you enjoy parrying and timing those perfect blocks, and then making sure you hold the heavy when you're not parrying, she's a very easy and fun champion to learn how to play, and we should all play with champions that we have the most fun with, regardless of what tier they're in. That is the goal, although, you know, with that being said, I think Quake is a top-tier champion. So thanks for watching. Thank you again to Dominus for sitting over this video. I very much appreciate always getting to share more information with the community to help them in these long, patient fights that will save them time and revives and potions and ultimately units. So go Team Quake. Good luck to everybody in the new variant difficulty. And thanks again, finally, to Dominus for sending this over my way.